The secret world of ants. In a hidden corner of nature, where millions of microscopic beings coexist, there exists a society with a complex and surprisingly efficient structure. The society of ants. Within the animal kingdom, few creatures exhibit such a meticulous and self-sustaining social organization as they do. With over 12,000 species spread across the planet, ants are one of the most powerful and influential forces in the natural world. They live in vast colonies that function as a single organism, with a well-defined hierarchy, where each ant has a specific role, vital to the balance of the group. But what makes these tiny creatures so extraordinary? How do they manage to coordinate complex activities without visible leaders? In this documentary, we will dive into the fascinating world of ants, uncovering the secrets of their incredible collective intelligence, their remarkable adaptability, and, of course, the crucial role they play in the global ecosystem. Did you know that, despite their tiny size, ants have an impressive level of organization and intelligence? How do you think they manage to coordinate their tasks without a leader? The incredible organization of ant colonies. Ants live in a world of pure collaboration. Each colony is a complex society where order and division of labor are fundamental to their survival. Their social structure is divided into castes: the queen, the workers, and the soldiers, each with a well-defined role. The queen is the vital center of the colony. Her sole function is reproduction, ensuring the continuity of the lineage. The workers, in turn, are the true laborers, responsible for foraging, caring for the larvae, and keeping the anthill in order. The soldiers, on the other hand, are the guardians, defending the colony against invaders and predators. What's most fascinating is that, despite each ant having a fixed role, they don't rely on direct commands. They follow instinct and through chemical signals like pheromones, communicate to coordinate their activities in an incredibly efficient way. Have you ever imagined how an ant colony can function without a visible leader? What do you think makes this organization so successful? The queen, the heart of the colony. At the center of every ant colony, we find the imposing and fundamental figure of the queen. She is the only one responsible for reproduction in the colony, and without her, the entire social structure would begin to collapse. The queen is born with wings and, after a nuptial flight, mates with males from other colonies, losing her wings shortly after. From that moment on, she dedicates herself exclusively to laying eggs. Her life is much longer than the other ants, and she can live for several years. The queen is constantly protected by the workers, and her only mission is to ensure the continuity of the colony. She represents continuity, the pillar that maintains the balance and perpetuates life in the anthill. Although she seems to be the most important figure, she does not have direct control over the behavior of the other ants. They act autonomously, each fulfilling their role without orders, based solely on instincts and chemical signals. What do you think of the queen's role in the ant colony? How does nature manage to balance such a complex system without the need for direct leaders? Workers and soldiers, the power of cooperation. The workers are undoubtedly the engine of the colony. They are the ones who go out to forage for food, care for the larvae, and keep the anthill running. Even though they are sterile, their work is vital for the survival of the group. What impresses most about the workers is their strength, often disproportionate to their size. They are tireless and travel long distances in search of food. When they find a food source, they mark the way back with pheromones, allowing other ants to follow the trail. In addition to the workers, the soldiers play a crucial role, defending the colony. With powerful jaws and robust bodies, they are true warriors. When a threat approaches, such as predators or rival colonies, the soldiers are the first to attack. Their actions are coordinated, with all soldiers fighting together to protect the queen and the larvae. Did you know that, even though they are smaller, ants can work as a team to overcome very large challenges? What's your opinion on how they organize to fight together? The marvel of ant architecture. The anthill is a true masterpiece of nature. This complex system of tunnels and chambers that ants dig meticulously ensures the survival of the colony. Each tunnel has a specific purpose, whether for ventilation, food storage, or even raising the larvae. Ants know exactly how to create a comfortable environment, with ideal temperature and humidity for the development of new generations. In addition to the incredible underground architecture, ants also have an extremely efficient communication system. They use chemical signals called pheromones to communicate, alert to danger, or even coordinate the search for food. When an ant finds a food source, it releases pheromones that leave a trail, allowing others to follow it. Have you ever stopped to think that ants' communication happens invisibly, through pheromones? How do you think this influences the success of their colony? The vital role of ants in the ecosystem. Ants are true heroes of our planet, with a fundamental ecological role. They help maintain the balance of the ecosystems they live in, acting as decomposers and predators. By feeding on organic matter, such as dead insects and leaves, ants accelerate the decomposition process, recycling vital nutrients for the soil. Additionally, some species of ants are ferocious predators, controlling the population of other insects and maintaining the natural balance. Another crucial point in the life of ants is their incredible ability to adapt. They not only survive in different environments, like tropical forests, arid deserts, and even urban areas, but they also shape their habitats. Leafcutter ants, for example, cultivate fungi in underground gardens, a natural agricultural system that guarantees their survival. Did you know that ants help regulate the ecosystem in such a fundamental way? How do you think their presence impacts the environment around us? The power of ants, the invisible force of nature. With their impressive organization, collective intelligence, and adaptability, ants are essential for the functioning of the ecosystems they inhabit. They are a symbol of efficiency, cooperation, and persistence. Shaping their environment in ways that are not always visible to the naked eye, but whose effects reverberate throughout nature. They not only maintain the balance of food chains, but also ensure the health of the soil. Plant regeneration, and even the preservation of other organisms. What many consider simple creatures of the field are, in fact, invisible pillars of biodiversity. However, with the growing threat of deforestation and habitat loss, preserving ants and their ecosystems has never been so crucial. If we don't protect these small but powerful beings, we will lose a vital element for the survival of many species around the world. Now, we want to know your opinion. Were you surprised by the complexity of ants and their vital role in ecological balance? Share your thoughts in the comments, and of course, subscribe to our channel for more amazing content about wildlife. Together, we can make a difference in preserving our planet.